Hello, students! Today, we are going to finish our exploration of the complex character of Dr. Lanyon from Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Today, we will explore the last of Lanyon's key characteristics. We will take a look at his shattered nature. Today, we will explore the fascinating character of Dr. Lanyon from Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, focusing particularly on his dramatic transformation following a pivotal event. Once the most vibrant and rational member of the narrative, Dr. Lanyon undergoes an irreversible change to his health after witnessing Mr. Hyde's transformation into Dr. Jekyll. We will examine the profound impact this event has on Lanyon, shattering his rational thinking, altering his friendly demeanour as he shifts to isolation, which ultimately leads to his death. Let's delve into Dr. Lanyon's character journey. Lanyon's life had been built upon rational and traditional principles. Man was created by God, man cannot change his physical form, and science cannot meddle with the soul. When each of these fundamental beliefs are proven wrong in front of his very eyes by Jekyll, these foundations immediately crumble, sending Lanyon on a one-way journey towards death. He admits that,
"I have had a shock. I will never recover."
This quote highlights the profound impact of what he has seen and indicates that the event has irreparably damaged his mental and physical health. He tells Utterson that he is suffering from a deep-seated terror of the mind rather than a physical illness. The extreme terror and shock that Lanyon feels stem from the undermining of his core beliefs about the nature of the universe, mankind, the supernatural, and religion. The revelation of Jekyll's transformation challenges Lanyon's deeply held beliefs and leaves him unable to reconcile the contradictions between his rational worldview and the inexplicable phenomena he encounters. Ultimately, the trauma of witnessing Hyde's transformation and the collapse of his foundational beliefs proved too much for Lanyon to bear, leading to his untimely demise. Stevenson uses Lanyon's character to explore the consequences of confronting the unknown and the fragility of human reason when faced with the inexplicable. Dr. Lanyon's transformation from a warm and sociable individual to a man who is irritable and isolated highlights the extent of his dramatic change. We see him isolate himself from both Jekyll and Utterson. First, he distances himself from Jekyll as he claims,
"I'm quite done with that person, and I beg that you will spare me any allusion to one whom I regard as dead."
Secondly, Lanyon isolates himself from Utterson by dismissing him, as shown in the quote,
"If you cannot keep clear of this accursed topic, then in God's name go, for I cannot bear it."
The first quote signifies a drastic shift from Lanyon's earlier friendship with Jekyll. His emphatic and damning rejection of Jekyll marks a significant departure from Lanyon's previous kindly nature, indicating the extent to which his worldview has been shattered. In the second quote, ordering Utterson to go shows Lanyon's dismissal. This reveals his increasing irritability and inability to engage with subjects that challenge his rational worldview. This abrupt and rude dismissal of his friend, Utterson, contrasts sharply with Lanyon's previous friendliness and is shocking to the reader who witnesses a man completely broken and transformed by what he has seen. As Lanyon becomes increasingly isolated, readers are compelled to mourn the loss of the happy and well-liked man he once was, further underscoring the tragic consequences of his involvement with Jekyll and Hyde. The deterioration of Lanyon is symbolic of the way in which Jekyll's experiments have destroyed all that was once positive in his life and in the novella. The description in Chapter 9 of Lanyon as having his death warrant written legibly across his face. This paints a stark, morbid picture of the Doctor's deteriorating health and impending demise. This imagery evokes a sense of finality and despair, emphasizing the irreversible consequences of his involvement with Jekyll and Hyde. Moreover, the contrast between his once rosy complexion and his current pallor serves as a poignant reminder of all that has been lost. As readers witness the physical manifestation of Lanyon's demise, they cannot help but feel a sense of sadness and remorse for the untimely end of a character who once embodied vitality and vigor. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. We've explored how Lanyon is shattered by Jekyll's scientific endeavours, as he turns into an irritable individual who seeks isolation. His physical health also deteriorates drastically after witnessing Jekyll's transformation, illustrating the profound impact of this traumatic event. Remember to keep revising this lesson and see you next time.